प्रभु आ रहे हैं।
रामलला के मंदिर निर्माण का कार्य तेजी से हो रहा है।
पूरे देश में खुशी की लहर है।
देखिए, मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ पहुंचे हैं।
राम काज किने दिनों मोहि कहां विश्राम।
If you are thinking the construction of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya will only serve BJP's agenda for 2024 elections, then you are absolutely wrong. The construction of 1800 crore Ram Mandir will not just help this, or this, but will also help someone who is least expected, someone whose identity will completely blow your mind. The real identity of the people behind this are...
सर, आपके कार्ड पे एक नंबर होगा 16 अंकों का, जी वो कंफर्म करा दीजिए।
वो करिकपटिया के नीचे।
जी सर, सिक्योरिटी पर्पस के लिए सर, वो फ्रॉड बहुत होते हैं ना सर आजकल।
And the actual reason behind this is religion in India has always been a big thing. From sharing common values to celebrating almost every festival together, religion has always united us in some or the other way. It is so deeply rooted in us that from north to south, from rich to poor, and even from big fat weddings to small celebrations, you will always find people involved in all sort of religious activities like this. But this is something which has been going on for like centuries, right? What's new in this? Well, there is something new, and that is 15,000 hours of spiritual content that is uploaded on social media every single day, leading to more than 1 billion hours of content consumption in the name of religion every single year. From daily good morning WhatsApp messages to posts on Facebook to live video sessions on YouTube, hashtag Bhakti is trending at an all-time high on internet. While Bhakti in itself is not wrong, but this new age internet Bhakti comes at a hidden cost. On February 5, 2020, the Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust officially launched a nationwide fundraising campaign called Ram Mandir Nidhi Samarpan Abhiyan, which along with other Sangh organizations was a 45 days intensive campaign headed by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad. By April 2020, a staggering 5,000 crores was collected from nearly every corner of India, and the construction of Ram Mandir finally began. Despite the official closure of Ram Mandir construction fundraising campaign, a disturbing trend emerged on social media platforms like Facebook and WhatsApp. Thousands of fake pages posing as Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust, which happens to be the actual body responsible for the temple construction, began asking for donations from unsuspecting group members using QR codes. By the end of year 2023, these fraudulent pages had duped countless devotees, and this is where the new age internet bhakti went wrong. So while construction of Ram Mandir might be a highly anticipated event for millions, it also presents as a tempting opportunity for those seeking to exploit religious events for their financial benefits. And that's when religious scams are born. Just like Ram Mandir scam, any religious scam manipulates people by following these 3 steps. The first step is creating a fake authority, which basically involves building a rapport in order to look genuine before actually committing the scam. The scammers usually do this by impersonating the social media accounts of well-known political or spiritual leaders. The second step is creating a sense of urgency, which creates a sense of panic and thus limits the thinking of the victim for things are yet to come. The scammers usually approach victims using fake identity and ask for a time-bound favor. The last and the final step is manipulation. The authority combined with a sense of urgency together creates a compelling narrative, which is hard to say no to, and thus leads to a big-time manipulation. To increase the success rate to even greater heights, this is usually done with the help of technology on not so digitally sound people. For example, using QR codes on elderly people, and thereby increasing the chances of successful execution of a religious scam to almost 100%. But not just religious scam, any kind of scam is a direct product of social engineering, which as per science is a technique that uses psychological manipulation to trick users into giving away their sensitive information. In other words, surrendering. Combined with the fear of God, this technique becomes a recipe for disaster, and thereby making any religious scam totally indestructible. But these religious scams are not new to us. From paying exorbitant fees for quicker darshan, to booking fake agents for inflated accommodation prices, to being overcharged for taxis and auto rickshaws for transportation, the religious scam have been scamming India since way too long. According to iMark, the Indian religious and spiritual market size was a huge $54 billion industry in year 2022, and with a compound annual growth rate of more than 10%, is expected to grow to a staggering $100 billion industry by the year 2028. With almost every Indian having faced a religious scam at least once in their lifetime, imagine the amount of money that has already been looted in the name of God, with almost all of it still being unreported, thanks to our unorganized system. So while Ram Mandir might have costed people millions, it still carries a very small price tag compared to the large sums of money already lost to the religious scams worldwide. But there is a way to deal with it. And that's where AI comes in. The Indian government's Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has now started partnering with tech companies to develop AI-powered tools for detecting and flagging online scams. Their Cyber Suraksha Kendra initiative utilizes AI to analyze text, images, and videos to identify fraudulent content. The detection could be done by using either NLP, also called as a natural language processing, in which the AI can analyze the language used in the religious content by identifying red flags like manipulative jargon, exaggerated claims, and emotional appeals. Sentiment analysis can assess the emotional tone and thus identify fear-mongering tactics used by the scammers. Or by using the SNA, also called as a social network analysis, by which the AI can map out the connections between individuals and accounts involved in scamming activities, and thus uncovering coordinated campaigns and identifying key players. This can further aid law enforcement investigation. Combined with image and video analysis, AI can detect any fraudulent activity which could then be taken down using AI-powered filters that can be used to scan platforms for potential scam content, flagging it for human review or automated blocking. This is something that can proactively prevent the spread of any harmful content and thus any scam.
How did you like the video, guys? Please drop your comment and join our free newsletter. For more interesting business case studies, please like and subscribe. I'm Tushar. I'm also working on a beauty videos app called GRWM. Please download and leave your review. Thanks for watching.